And KVGC News Time is now, 8 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Welcome to a Tuesday, the 29th day of October for 2019. Well, Pacific Gas and Electric reported last night about 10 o'clock that they had restored approximately 57% of the 970,000 customers who had their power turned off for safety as part of the latest public safety power shutoff that began on Saturday, the 26th. And as of 10 o'clock last night, about 556,400 customers had been restored in the portions of PG&E's service area. There is a list of counties, but I don't think we really need to go through that. We're more concerned with Amador, El Dorado, and Calaveras counties. Now, PG&E, of course, is closely following another potentially widespread dry offshore wind event that is scheduled to hit today through midday Wednesday. And there will be another PSPS shutoff expected to affect the northern and southern Sierra Nevada, North Bay, Bay Area, Santa Cruz Mountains, North Coast, and Kern County. Now, given the fluctuations in these forecasts, PG&E is continuing to analyze whether this wind event will prompt more safety shutoffs and the extent of those shutoffs. But the timelines given, now again, these are estimates. They may change a little earlier, a little later, depending on, of course, the weather. But as of 10 o'clock last night and as of 4 a.m. this morning, this will be a nine-phase shutoff. And Alpine, Amador, Calaveras, and Tuolumne, we are in the third phase, which is scheduled for 4 o'clock this afternoon. Now, about 12,132 customers are expected to be affected, stretching from Fiddletown, Jackson, Pioneer, Pine Grove, and Sutter Creek. In Calaveras County, about 16,971 customers, stretching from Arnold, Bear Valley, Camp Connell, Glencoe, Hathaway Pines, McCallamy Hill, Murphys, Railroad Flat, San Andreas, Sheep Ranch, West Point, White Pines, and Wilseyville. If you look at the proposed outage map for this PSPS, it is very similar to the one from earlier this month, the 8th and 9th, when we had that very first public safety power shutoff. If you were affected by that, chances are you will be affected by this one. Now, if you do have your power, if power has been restored to you, PG&E suggests that you plan for the next one, plan your medical needs, what medications will need refrigeration, devices that may need power, get your phones recharged, your tablets, all of your electronic devices. Maybe be a good time to restock your energy kit, flashlight, fresh batteries, first aid supplies, and also there will the crush at gas lines and grocery stores will not be as great this time as it was over the weekend because, for example, here in Jackson, we'll have 2 gas stations, if not 3 gas stations, that will be open. I know that coming into town, John's Cardlock last night was open. The Chevron across from Hoffman was open. I'm not sure about Tressler's Quick Serve, if that will be open or not, but they were open and operating last night. Also, grocery stores, more grocery stores. I know for a fact that Ryan and Janice will be opening up Grocery Outlet. They spent all last night and into the early morning hours restocking all their refrigerated and perishable items that have been kept in storage in a truck on the side of the building. They had a big refrigeration and a freezer truck in there. And so they have been restocking. They will open. So it won't be as bad. The crush for services won't be as bad this time as it was over the weekend. Now, here's a simple rule of thumb for you from PG&E. We have posted a link on our Facebook page. And if you have internet access, go to our page. If If you're unfamiliar with Facebook and you have internet access, just go to pge.com/event map. PGE, not PG and E, just pge.com/event map. That will open up a page that will allow you to enter any billing address in the system, and it will tell you you will be impacted, you will not be impacted. If you do not have internet access, maybe call a family member or a friend. They don't have to even be in the area. If you have phone service, call a friend that's out of the area, maybe Stockton, Sacramento, some area that's not affected, and ask them to go online for you and check. Now, while you're checking, if you have power and it says you will not be impacted, you're golden. Go about your business. If you have power and you enter your address and it says you will be affected, you have till 4 o'clock this afternoon to get your business done. Do some laundry, buy some groceries, get some fuel for the generator, whatever. Chances are you're going to be going out. Okay? If you go to that website, type in your address, you currently do not have power, and it says you will be impacted by this, there is a very good chance you will not receive power. You will not be re-energized today. You won't be re-energized until after the event is over. That's pge.com/event map. Again, that's posted. It's pinned to the very top of our Facebook page. That has been very accurate from PG&E. We did that because we've been posting maps. We've been given maps, and some people just don't know how to read a map anymore. Everybody goes to their phones. Seriously, think about it. You go to your phone and you go, Siri, give me directions to San Francisco. And
I can help you find a place if you turn on location services. Go to location services settings and turn it on. Then scroll to Siri and dictation and allow location access.
You got your GPS, you got your phone. So people don't read maps much. So we decided we would just go ahead and we'd post this instead of any further maps. So again, that is pge.com/event map, and that will give you a good indication. A couple of reminders for you today. No jury duty for Amador County Superior Court. Kathy out in Jackson Valley says that crews are paving today on Jackson Valley Road, so watch for delays there. Unfortunately, the big game rallies for Argonaut and Amador tomorrow night have been canceled. Those were canceled. School also has been canceled in Amador County. And according to Superintendent Mark Campbell, talked with Mark late last night, school has been canceled in Calaveras Unified School District as well. District-wide, no school today in the Amador Unified or Calaveras Unified. Also, during this upcoming power safety shutoff, and while some are still in the middle of a power shutoff, Amador Water Agency and Calaveras County Water District want to assure you they have resources, but they are stretched a little thin, okay? So they're asking that you please conserve water and use water only for critical health and safety needs. And to stay tuned, we'll keep you up to date with any situation on water. But again, CCWD, AWA, and other water agencies are telling us they have enough resources, but they do get stretched thin during periods like this. So that is the latest information that we have. We're not expecting really anything new from PG&E. But again, the best advice I can give you is to go to pge.com/event map, enter in your address, and again, if you don't have internet access, you can maybe call a friend or a family member who's out of the area even. They could be in a different state. Call back to Memphis, call back to Colorado, call to Idaho, and ask them to go to that website and enter your address and let you know if you will be affected by the upcoming PSPS. if you have power and you will be affected, power is scheduled to go off. Estimated time of 4 o'clock this afternoon. We'll be off through the event, which will be sometime midday tomorrow, we're being told. Okay? And if you have no power and it says you will be impacted by the PSPS, again, chances are you will not have power. So lots of latest news and information we have for you. Stay tuned to KVGC. We'll be updating you throughout the day. Again, we don't have much more than that. We're not expecting anything more from PG&E. They may give us a little update later on this morning of they found at least 20 instances of damaged lines. I know over the weekend we had a couple of calls, both on Saturday and Sunday, of trees into power lines here in Amador and Calaveras County. So 20 instances were discovered. We may get a report, an update on that number, but not much more news is going to be coming to us from PG&E through the day today. So again, the estimated start of the next public safety power shutoff for Amador and Calaveras County is 4 o'clock this afternoon. It is expected through midday tomorrow. And that's a look at the latest news from the KVGC News Center. I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, stay with us every hour on the hour throughout the day. We'll bring you ABC News, a look at the weather, and then the latest information as we have it from PG&E.